Hello everyone and welcome to Werven's World and welcome to my let's play of the Warmongering Unfallen. So at the moment we are sieging here the Lumeris and well, it's going quite well. We are only 2 turns away basically from, well, destroying their native population. So that's not too bad. We also have one of our vine ships here. The next one will be ready in 1 turn. And I think I will use these vine ships in order to connect all these anomalies. I'm wondering though, can I get more movement out of them? So this one has 3 movement points, this one has 3. This is only armor, I think. Yeah, so I can't put any support on there, unfortunately. So I cannot make them quicker at the moment. Well, that's too bad, but it's okay. Alrighty, so which ship is not knowing what to do? It's this fleet here. It consists of 4 out of 7 command points, and this one has 5 out of 7. Of course, I can increase the amount of command points at by doing this one here, plus 3. Might go for that, but there's so many things I want to research, and it's not really in a huge hurry, because I think I will just station these maybe here, where I will be taking over this, and then, well, then at least I have some defense there. I think that's the plan for now. Alright, so let's end the turn.
Careful.
It's the little people that suffer. I'm sorry. Ooh, they are sending 8. That might hurt. What do they have? They have projectile, projectile, projectile. Well, we've got a fair amount of projectile defense, so that's good. The problem is still I haven't actually checked the to have decent one of these. So I will just go... Ooh, this would actually give me plus 16% damage. So that's actually not too bad. Let's go for the advanced view though. So this would be... I could just put them all here. I don't really see why not, because none of them is really specialized. They all like to be at long range. Oh, these like to be at medium range better, these needles here. So I could do this. Put 2 of these needles here. Or 3. And then we just have the main ship, which actually also prefers to be at medium range. Well, I could do this. Basically, this one is just drawing a lot of fire, hopefully. And then these ones, they will all be firing. So let's watch this. Yeah. Alright. So they have it more evenly distributed, so it's very possible that this one here will die. They have turtle, and they have... Okay, they don't have any weapons that only work at short range, which is unfortunate, because once these are at short range, then they wouldn't be able to fire at my other army anymore. But let's see, I feel quite good about this battle. Although, now it's good to know that these mostly do projectile, so we should have updated our ships, actually. And the firing begins. It is the vine ship, or the what's it called? The well that is taking the brunt of the damage. We could put in this scan view. So I'm close to killing one, and they're not close to killing one of mine yet. We could do the overview camera, it's probably a bit easier to look at. So as you can see here, this one's taking a lot of damage. But, oh, too much. Where are you? There you are. Getting a lot of damage. But still, they haven't even brought it halfway in its health yet. So I have the feeling that this will be a draw. Yeah, because I don't really do a whole ton of damage, unfortunately. But actually, if they would just focus fire a little bit better... Oh no, would not have helped so much. Alright, I will speed this up a little bit. Where's my hero ship? Oh. Here we are. No, don't kill it. 300 health left. Haha, still alive. But that was not very productive. I killed one of them. This is not very good at all. So I'm thinking maybe we should retreat for now. Update our ships. So we will go for the well. You will just get this. And let's see what we have in weapons. We basically don't have much. What we could do is very quickly research some better weapons. We've got a ton of Hyperion. So what we could do is... Well, we could go short range and then just absolutely destroy everything at short range. Because we're very, very tanky, as we saw. Should we try that? That might be interesting. Because I've never really done that. So this would cost 3 turns to research. But in that time I can retreat and heal up and potentially even bring in some more ships if I wanted to. But I think I'll just stick to this plan. I will just update these later then. I thought I had given you pretty cool equipment already, but not really. Alright, but then we'll just go for a fairly short-term or a short-range strategy. And then Turtle will actually help quite a bit. Do I have anything else? Well, 70% damage bonus on critical hit on weapon modules is kind of nice. Because those things will do a fair amount of critical hit. 15% chance. And then we would do much more damage. But then again... Turtle, no, it actually doesn't increase my damage at all. I'm inclined to go for the hull plating though, just to be even more tanky than that we are. Yeah, here, 100% damage absorption by unarmed ships on ships. So basically we could just use this. As long as we don't have weapons, they can shoot at us as much as they want, and we can shoot at them as much as they want, and nothing will happen. We are all immune. So we're not going to do that because we want to actually kill stuff. But of course, for a pacifist one, this is quite strong because they just can't do anything to you. I might get rid of this one though and take this one instead, just in case we ever want to use that. So we are actually retreating, not the outcome I wanted, but not so bad either. Pretty sure we can survive this. Event end, riled researchers. Okay, so we actually get some more signs again. Alright. Expedition is successful. A remnant population on Edazir, which is here. Where did the remnant go? Here. +2 on happy, that's fine. You like to be on fertile. You all like to be at fertile. You all like to be a fertile. Fine. Actually, I don't really need to build this anymore. Because we are ecstatic at the moment. I might as well go for something like this, which will increase our production. Or something that just increases our science. We don't really have anomalies though. +25%. On happy would give me +25 science. That's quite okay. Not super amazing, but also not bad. Could go for that though. Yes, let's do that. Ooh, new event, Smoking Gun. With the elections approaching, you've begun to take note of the growing support for minority parties within your government. Your aides have given you conflicting reports on the causes. Some try to argue it's a matter of policy views, age gaps and changing values, but the arrest of several high-profile legislators charged with spying for the enemy means there may be a bigger picture at stake. A group of mercenaries approaches you, spies who claim expertise in getting results done without getting caught. If you hire them, they claim they could root out the conspirators and tip the election in your favor. I do really not want to reduce the cheat cost. We're going into a militaristic way, so that's completely fine to me. So we can arrest the spies and get +10 extra influence on our empire. Yeah, they're still not happy, but actually we're not blockading them at the moment, but we haven't twined Hoth. Good. Let us immediately colonize it. What should we colonize though? Arctic ice monsoon, even though it's tiny. It would help us with the food and growth, because this year basically doesn't make anything, and it would take me ages to actually send population this way. So I'm thinking I might go for this tiny monsoon first. It has 5 population space, so that's still not too bad at all. So let's colonize this one. Here we come, ready to destroy another planet. And we have turned it into an outpost.
Unsure if your actions
Okay.
force or
They don't like us. Okay, let's buy this out. Strategic resources, well, we don't really know yet. Where's our exploration ship? It's pretty far away by now, I guess. It's here. Maybe I'm gonna call you back. Because then the exploration ship can identify these anomalies. And what should we do now? I'm thinking of this one here, but this one actually has a lot of resources, which might be good to have. So let's do this. Our vine network is growing. We actually have a very nice starting position as well. It's like very much out of the way of our enemies. Like if we would have started here, then it would be more problematic because people could reach us much easier. All right. Our vine ships should be ready. I think they might actually have already been ready last turn. What to do? I'm thinking of going for these here. There's actually a fair amount of anomalies here. Yes, let's go there. Perfect. How long will it take you? Not super long, I guess. Ha! Nice, that's like cheating. Alright, cool. So soon we can vine that. That's very nice. Adana has explored its binary moons, but it's moonless. It had a binary moon and we explored the moons, and now we decided it doesn't have a moon. According to records, 2 moons previously orbited this planet. However, they were deemed either too bothersome or too valuable to leave them as they were, so they were reduced and removed. Interesting. Just remove the moon. Some Dragon Ball Z stuff right there. Let's put this here. How is that? No, that's not very good for our production. Nah, let's leave it like this. Ooh, actually, we could maybe put some stuff here. Oh, it's also not very good. Alright, well, let's leave it like this. What should we build, though? We can't build another trading thing yet. How is our trading going, then? Oh, it still takes a while. We could actually increase this by quite a lot. I don't want the luxury resources necessarily. 3. Yeah. So it's not making a ton of money. But well, we actually get some. This is not too bad either. It will get better as we go. Unfortunately, we still cannot make that trade clearing bureau because we don't have the necessary resources for it. So in 2 turns we have better weapons. Then we will start upgrading them, and then we will go continue this one here. So that's perfect. All right. Anything moving? Yes, you are. That's our army. Unfallen has grown, that's fine. And our turn! Adana is not doing anything. Not good. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Could go for this. But this is not really amazing. Extra food is not necessary. Extra science is always good. And we actually have a fair amount of science here, so that would make quite a bit of a difference. So let's go for that. We're not making a whole lot of money. But we will be making a fair amount of money once we fill this up with people. yeah, I could kind of send people over to fill up these slots, but I'm not entirely sure whether that would be super productive. So I won't. I'm wondering if we should... I think we easily can probably colonize this. Well, let's queue it. It's not in the most hurry, but that's fine. Fine. Perfect. So here we will lick our wounds a bit, heal up, and upgrade ourselves in one turn. New population bonus though, plus 15% extra influence, so that's okay. Amoeba law. Huh. We could grow our Harashims more or Unfallen more, but actually at the moment I don't really care what my planets consist of, I must say. So that's fine. So these ones we could... We have to orbit a friendly system, which we are now. But I think I'll just wait to do this naturally. So let's do this. And we haven't seen them following us, so let's just stay here, and then in one turn we will upgrade all of our ships. And maybe I could buy out another needle. It will cost me a fair amount to upgrade them though, because I would buy out this needle unless it's done next turn, which it isn't. So maybe I'll just leave it like this. New event, call a spaceman. On some of your systems, an antiquated classification scheme used to categorize minor civilization citizens has the religious community up in arms. The classification system is mostly meaningless at this point, but to officially accede to the protesters' demand would be a small bureaucratic nightmare. We can ignore them, we get less happiness, but we increase our scientist political ideology, or we could change this. Sometimes words have to change with the times too. It'll be a logistical nightmare, but the switch should be welcomed by all. Ruling requires a firm hand. In times like these, the people need to realize that there are greater threats to the Empire than logistics. Well, we are warmongering, we don't care. There's like a space marine here. Oh, that's one of those, is it Harashims, I guess. Nice. Looks like a space marine a little bit. Anyway, we ignore them. And the Vojani are still happy with us, so that's fine with me. We have entwined another system, which is good. Of course, if I go there, I might be attacked by the Lumeris. But it is a nice thing to have. So are we gonna risk it? It's very expensive to repair these things, unfortunately. But they are both my tanking ships. I will wait a little bit because I'm afraid I'm going to kind of... how do you call that? Well, tease them into coming this way if I go there. So let's not do that. Actually, I think I'll put the episode to a close here once I've done all of this. So let's first do this. Because we've already been playing for 18 minutes, but we can play a little bit more. Make it immediately level 2 wouldn't really help yet. It actually cost 4 turns for this. So what if we actually colonize any of these, really? Doesn't really matter. 3 turns, 6 turns, and in that time we will send a lot of people from Urza. We will send 3 of our people. Here we go. And we will send him to Hoth. Here we go. And then we can check whether we have more space ports. And here we go. So let's see. Well, this one's already full, so we might actually as well do it. You might hear a cat meowing. That's what he always does at this time. Drag around his toy and start meowing for no reason. Alright, already for the last 2.5 years, every time, same time. So, I don't know, maybe something went wrong during his birth or something. But I wasn't there, he's from a shelter. Let's see. Alright, cool. Yes, this was the last turn for this episode. So I will put it to a close here, but I hope you had fun and see you next time.